Good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time you are listening to this. Welcome to Oil for the Journey. I'm Victoria Marmolejo, your journey reader. We are following the Bridges for Peace Ignite the Truth Bible reading plan. Today we're going to be in the book of 1 Chronicles, chapter 7 through 10. And just to forewarn you, this is a good portion, but it's a lot of genealogy. So I'm going to do my best to say all these names. There are some gems in here, and particularly chapter 10 is excellent. But we will be, just bear with me as I struggle through a lot of these names that are just hard to say. We're not used to these names. But genealogy is very important, so we're going to go through it. Okay, chapter 7. And may the Lord highlight what is relevant and why genealogy is important. Okay, chapter 7, 1 Chronicles chapter 7. Here we're going to go through the family of Issachar. The sons of Issachar were Tola, Pua, Jashub, Shimron, 4 in all. The sons of Tola were Uzai, Rephaiah, Jeriel, Shammai, Jibsam, and Shemuel, heads of their father's house. The sons of Tola were mighty men of valor in their generations. Their number in the days of David was 22,600. The son of Uzai was Izrahiah, and the sons of Izrahiah were Michael, praise the Lord for that name, Obadiah, Joel, and Ishiah. All 5 of them were chief men, and with them, by their generations, according to their fathers' houses, were 36,000 troops. Listen to this, ready for war, for they had many wives and sons. Now their brethren among all the families of Issachar were mighty men of valor, listed by their genealogies, 87,000 in all. The family of Benjamin. The sons of Benjamin were Bela, Becher, Jediel, 3 in all. The sons of Bela were Ezbon, Uzai, Uziel, Jeremoth, and Eri, 5 in all. They were heads of their fathers' houses, and they were listed by their genealogies, 22,034 mighty men of valor. The sons of Acher were Zemira, Joash, Eleazar, Elionai, Omri, Jeremoth, Abijah, Anathoth, and Elamith. All these are the sons of Becher, and they were recorded by genealogy according to their generations, heads of their fathers' houses, 20,200 mighty men of valor. I like that, mighty men of valor. The son of Jediel was Bilhan, and the sons of Bilhan were Jeush, Benjamin, Ehud, Chenaanah, Zethon, Tharshish, and Ahishashar, maybe. All these sons of Jediel were heads of their fathers' houses. There were 17,200 mighty men of valor, fit to go out for war and battle. Shuppim and Huppim were the sons of Ir, and Hushim was the son of Aher. Now on to the family of Naphtali. The sons of Naphtali were Jeziel, Gunai, Jezer, and Shallum, the sons of Bilhah. The family of Manasseh. The descendants of Manasseh, his Syrian concubine bore him Machir, the father of Gilead, the father of Azriel. Machir took as his wife the sister of Huppim and Shuppim, whose name was Maacah. The name of Gilead's grandson was Zelophehad. Zelophehad? You'll recognize him in a little bit. But Zelophehad begot only daughters. Remember him? Micaiah, the wife of Machir, bore a son, and she called his name Perish. The name of his brother was Sheresh, and his sons were Ulam and Rechem. The son of Ulam was Bedan. These were the descendants of Gilead, the son of Machir, the son of Manasseh. His sister Hamoleketh bore Ishhad, Abiezer, and Malah. And the sons of Shemida were Ahian, Shechem, Lehi, and Aniam. The sons of Ephraim were Shuthelah, Bered his son, Tehath his son, Eladah his son, Tehath his son, Zabad his son, Shuthalah his son, and Ezer and Iliad. The men of Gath were born in that land, killed them because they came down to take away their cattle. Oh, the men of Gath who were born in that land killed them because they came down to take away their cattle. Okay. Then Ephraim, their father, mourned many days, and his brethren came to comfort him. And when he went in to his wife, she conceived and bore a son, and he called his name Beriah, because tragedy had come upon his house. Now his daughter was Shirah, who built lower and upper Beth Horon and Uzan Shirah, and Rephah was his son, as well as Resheph, and Telah his son, Tahan his son, Laodon his son, Amihud his son, Elishama his son, Nun his son, and Joshua his son. Now their possessions and dwelling places were Bethel and its towns, to the east of Naaran, to the west Gezer and its towns, and Shechem and its towns, as far as Ayah and its towns, and by the borders of the children of Manasseh were Beit Shan and its towns, Taanach and its towns, Megiddo and its towns, Dor and its towns. In these dwelt the children of Joseph, the sons of Israel. The sons of Asher were Imnah, Ishva, Ishvi, Beriah, and their sister Sarah. The sons of Beriah were Heber and Malchiel, who was the father of Birzai. And Heber begot Japhlet, Shomer, Hotham, and their sister Shua. The sons of Japhlet were Basak, Bimhal, and Ashvath. These were the children of Japhlet. The sons of Shemer were Ahi, Roga, Jehuba, and Aram. And the sons of his brother Helam were Zophah, Imnah, Shelish, and Amal. The sons of Zophah were Suah, Harnepher, Shual, Beri, Imrah, Bezer, Hod, Shammah, Shilshah, Jithron, and Bera. The sons of Jether were Jephunneh, Pispa, and Arah. The sons of Ulah were Arah, Haniel, and Rizia. All these were the children of Asher, heads of their fathers' houses, choice men, mighty men of valor, chief leaders. And they were recorded by genealogies among the army, fit for battle. Their number was 26,000. Wow. The family tree of King Saul of Benjamin. Okay, we're going to get into his family tree now. And this is chapter 8. Now Benjamin begot Bela his firstborn, Ashbel the second, Ahara the third, Noha the fourth, and Rapha the fifth. The sons of Bela were Adar, Gera, Abihud, Abishua, Naaman, Ahoah, Gera, Shaphupan, and Huram. These are the sons of Ehud, who were the heads of the fathers' houses of the inhabitants of Geba, and who forced them to move to Manahath, Okay, these are the sons who forced them to move to Manahath. That is Naaman, Ahijah, and Gera, who forced them to move. He begot Uzzah and Ahihud. Also, Shaharaim had children in the country of Moab, after he had sent away Hushim and Baara, his wives. By Hodesh, his wife, he begot Jobab, Zibiah, Misha, Malcolm, Jeuz, Sakiah, and Mirma. These were the heads of their fathers' houses. And by Hushim he begot Abihud and Elpaal. The sons of Elpaal were Eber, Misham, and Shemid, who built Ono and Lod with its towns, and Beriah and Shema, who were the heads of their fathers' houses, of the inhabitants of Ajalon, who drove out the inhabitants of Gath. Ahio, Shashak, Jeremoth, Zebediah, Arad, Eder, Michael, Ispa, and Joha were the sons of Beriah. Zebediah, Meshullam, Hiski, Heber, Ishmarai, Jizliah, there we go, and Jobab were the sons of Elpaal. Jakim, Zikri, Zabdi, Elianai, Zelethai, Eliel, Adiah, Beriah, and Shimroth were the sons of Shimei. Sons of Shimei. Oh, lost my place. Okay, here we go. Verse 22. Ishpan, Eber, Eliel, Abdon, Zikri, Hanan, and Hananiah, Elam, Antothijah, and Ifdiah. That's all right. Ifdiah, and Penuel were the sons of Shishak, Shemsharai, Shehariah, and Athaliah, Jearishiah, Elijah, and Zikri were the sons of Jeroham. These were the heads of the fathers' houses by their generations, chief men. These dwelt in Jerusalem. Now the father of Gibeon, whose wife's name was Maacah, dwelt at Gibeon, and his firstborn son was Abdon. Then Zur, Kish, Baal, Nadab, Gedor, Ahio, Zechar, and Mikloth, who begot Shemiah. They also dwelt alongside their relatives in Jerusalem with their brethren. Ner begot Kish. Kish begot Saul. We know that. We know them. And Saul begot Jonathan, Malchishua, Abinadab, and Eshbaal. The son of Jonathan was Meribbaal, and Meribbaal begot Micah. The sons of Micah were Pithon, Melech, Teriah, and Ahaz. And Ahaz begot Jehoiada, and Jehoiada begot Elameth. Asmaveth and Zimri. And Zimri begot Moza. I like that name, Moza. Moza begot Benaiah, Rapha his son, Elisa his son, and Azel his son. Azel had 6 sons whose names were these: Azrikam, Bokeru, Ishmael, Shariah, Obadiah, and Hanan. All these were the sons of Azel. And the sons of Eshek his brother were Ulam, his firstborn, Jeush the second, and Eliphelet the third. The sons of Ulam were like all the others, I'm adding that in, mighty men of valor, archers. These guys are archers. They had many sons and grandsons, 150 in all. These were all the sons of Benjamin. Chapter 9. So all Israel was recorded by genealogies, and indeed they were inscribed in the book of the kings of Israel. But Judah was carried away captive to Babylon because of their unfaithfulness. And the first inhabitants who dwelt in their possessions, in their cities, were Israelites, priests, Levites, and the Nethanim. Now in Jerusalem the children of Judah dwelt, and some of the children of Benjamin. And of the children of Ephraim and Manasseh, Uthai, the son of Ammihud, the son of Omri, the son of Imri, the son of Bani, of the descendants of Perez, the son of Judah, of the Shilonites? Yes, people from Shiloh, essentially. The Shilonites, yes. Asaiah, the firstborn, and his sons, of the sons of Zerah, Jeuel and their brethren, 690. Of the sons of Benjamin, Salu, the son of Meshullam, the son of Hodaviah, the son of Hasanua, Ebniah, the son of Jeroham, Elah, the son of Uzi, the son of Mikri, Meshullam, the son of Shephatiah, the son of Ruel, the son of Ibnijah, and their brethren, according to their generations, 956. All these men were heads of a father's house in their father's houses. Okay, now we're going to talk about some priests. Of the priests, Jediah and Jehoiarib and Jachin, Azariah the son of Hilkiah, the son of Meshullam, the son of Zadok, the son of Marioth, the son of Ahutub, the officer over the house of God. Adiah, the son of Jeroham, the son of Pashur, the son of Malchijah. Maasai, the son of Adiel, the son of Jazerah, the son of Meshullam, the son of Meshilemeth, the son of Emer, and their brethren, heads of their fathers' houses, 1,760. They were very able men for the work of the service of the house of God. Very able men. Okay. Verse 14. Of the Levites, Shemaiah, the son of Hashub, the son of Azrikam, the son of Hashabiah, of the sons of Merari, Bakbakar, Harish, Galal, and Mattaniah, the son of Micah, the son of Zikri, the son of Asaph. Obadiah, the son of Shemaiah, the son of Galal, the son of Jeduthun, and Berechiah, the son of Asa, the son of Elkanah, who lived in the villages of the Netophathites. Yes. And the gatekeepers were Shallum, Akub, Talmon, Ahiman, and their brethren. Shallum was the chief. Until then they had been gatekeepers for the camps of the children of Levi at the king's gate on the east. Shallum, the son of Kor, let's get this page turned. Shallum, the son of Kor, the son of Ebiasaph, the son of Korah, and his brethren, from his father's house, the Korathites, were in charge of the work of the service. Yes, this sounds real familiar. Gatekeepers of the tabernacle. Their fathers had been keepers of the entrance to the camp of the Lord. We know all about the Korathites because of the book of Psalms, right? Lots of Korah writings in there and priest songs. And Phinehas, the son of Eleazar, had been the officer over them in time past. The Lord was with him. Zechariah, the son of Meshelmiah, was keeper of the door of the tabernacle of meeting. All those chosen as gatekeepers were 212. They were recorded by their genealogy in their villages. David and Samuel the seer had appointed them to their trusted office. So they and their children were in charge of the gates of the house of the Lord. the house of the tabernacle, by assignment. The gatekeepers were assigned to the 4 directions: the east, west, north, south. And their brethren in their villages had to come with them from time to time for 7 days. For in this trusted office were 4 chief gatekeepers. They were Levites, and they had charge over the chambers and treasuries of the house of God. And they lodged all around the house of God because they had responsibility, and they were in charge of opening it every morning. These are the folks that opened it up every morning. Now, some of them were in charge of the serving vessels, for they brought them in and took them out by count. Some of them were appointed over the furnishings and over all the implements of the sanctuary, and over the fine flour and the wine and the oil and the incense and the spices. And some of the sons of the priest made the ointment of the spices. We know that's kind of a secret recipe. Mattithiah of the Levites, the firstborn of Shallum, the Korathite, had the trusted office over the things that were baked in the pans. And some of their brethren of the sons of the Korathites were in charge of preparing the showbread for every Sabbath. These are the singers, heads of the father's house of the Levites, who lodged in the chambers, and they were free from other duties, for they were employed in that work day and night. These heads of the fathers' houses of the Levites were heads throughout their generations. They dwelt at Jerusalem. Pretty cool. Jael, the father of Gibeon, whose wife's name was Maacah, dwelt at Gibeon. Her firstborn son was Abdon, then Zur, Kish, Baal, Ner, Nadab, so we're repeating a lot of many names. Gedor, Ahio, Zechariah, and Mikloth. And Mikloth begot Shemeam. They also dwelt alongside their relatives in Jerusalem with their brethren. Ner begot Kish, Kish begot Saul, and Saul begot Jonathan. We should know this by now. Melchishua, Abinadab, and Eshbaal, the son of Jonathan, was Meribal, and Meribal begot Micah. The sons of Micah were Pithon, Melech, Tahriah, and Ahaz begot Jerah, and Jerah begot Elameth, Asmaveth, and Zimri begot who? Moza. Moza begot Beniah, Raphiah, his son, Eliasah, his son, and Azel, his son. And Azel had 6 sons, whose names were these: Azrikam, Bocheru, Ishmael, Shariah, Obadiah, and Hanan. These were the sons of Azel. Just going to pause here a minute to say, I may be saying these names differently every single time. But if you're following along, you get the picture. Okay, chapter 10, our final chapter. This is key. Not that the other isn't. This is just something I think that would be helpful for us in our walk, even in our own personal walk. We're hearing about the genealogy of Israel, and then we get nuggets also, not only about them and their genealogy, but also things that are important for our life that we can apply. Chapter 10. Now the Philistines fought against Israel, and the men of Israel fled from before the Philistines and fell slain on Mount Gilboa. Then the Philistines followed hard after Saul and his sons, and the Philistines killed Jonathan, Abinadab, and Malchishua, Saul's sons. The battle became fierce against Saul. The archers hit him, and he was wounded by the archers. Then Saul said to his armor-bearer, "Draw your sword and thrust me through with it, lest these uncircumcised men come and abuse me." But his armor-bearer would not, for he was greatly afraid. Therefore Saul took a sword and fell on it. He killed himself. And when his armor-bearer saw that Saul was dead, he also fell on his sword and died. So Saul and his 3 sons died, and all his house died together. And when all the men of Israel who were in the valley saw that they had fled, and that Saul and his sons were dead, they forsook their cities and fled. Then the Philistines came and dwelt in them. So it happened the next day, when the Philistines came to strip the slain, that they found Saul and his sons fallen on Mount Gilboa. And they stripped him and took his head and his armor, and sent word throughout the land of the Philistines to proclaim the news in the temple of their idols and among the people. Then they put his armor in the temple of their gods, and fastened his head in the temple of Dagon. And when all Jabesh Gilead heard all that the Philistines had done to Saul, all the valiant men arose and took the body of Saul and the bodies of his sons, and they brought them to Jabesh and buried their bones under the tamarisk tree at Jabesh, and fasted 7 days. So they went and recovered his body. So Saul died for his unfaithfulness, which he had committed against the Lord, because he did not keep the word of the Lord, and also because he consulted a medium for guidance, but he did not inquire of the Lord. Therefore he killed him and turned the kingdom over to David, the son of Jesse. Oof. Huge. He died for his unfaithfulness. Let that not be cited as a reason for when we pass away. May it be because we were faithful to God. He consulted a medium, totally a no-no, totally forbidden. So don't do that. You don't need to consult anybody but the Lord your God. And that will keep you safe, and you'll have better wisdom as well. Okay, so that's the end of our reading today, 1 Chronicles chapter 7 through 10. Thanks for joining. Tune in again tomorrow. It's going to be great. As always, the Word of God never fails. Shalom, shalom.